So you want to record yourself. Welcome to the Author to Audio Guide to Recording. We've put together the following step-by-step instructions to help you choose a location for recording, set up your recording kit, use the Audacity free recording app, and understand microphone and narration techniques. You can complete your audiobook recording in less than a day. Your recording environment. By now you've found a nice quiet place to record. Ideally, the room includes a desk or table, a fixed leg, comfortable chair. No wheelie chairs, they're too creaky and squeaky. The room will be carpeted, have soft furnishings and heavy fabric curtains. If you have an air conditioner or heater in the room, turn it off while recording. If you live in a noisy, vibrant home, your office or a motel room can be an excellent alternative and cheaper than a recording studio. And of course, don't forget to set your smartphone and computer to silent. If you don't have a laptop, you will need to move your desktop computer and set it up under your desk. The courier has been and delivered a large parcel from Author to Audio in Melbourne. You're itching to know what's in the box. The Author to Audio recording kit is simple to use and can be delivered anywhere in the world. We've researched far and wide and tested heaps of equipment to distill our top quality kit just for you. The kit contents include a microphone stand with a desktop clamp, a Shure X2U microphone interface with USB cable, a 3-meter XLR cable, and a Shure SM58 vocal microphone. Putting it together. 1. Position your laptop on the table and get your chair into a comfortable reading position. 2. Attach the desktop clamp to the edge of the table on your left-hand side, giving yourself enough elbow room, or you can go on the right if it feels more natural. 3. Open up the microphone stand and slot it into the desktop clamp. 4. Slide the microphone securely into the mount at the end of the microphone stand. 6. Plug the female end, which has 3 slots, of the XLR cable into the microphone, which has 3 pins. 7. Take the male end of the XLR cable and plug it into the Shure X2U female end. 8. Take the female squarish end of the USB cable and plug it into the Shure X2U male end. 9. Take the male end of the USB cable and plug it into a USB slot on your laptop. 10. You'll notice a green USB light and orange light above. Both should be illuminated. 11. The Shure X2U has 3 dials. Make sure that the dial labelled mic gain is turned all the way up to the maximum. You won't have to worry about the monitor dial or the volume dial. Positioning the microphone. While in your chair, in the comfortable reading position in front of your laptop, pivot and bend the microphone stand until the microphone is at the same height as your mouth, pointing flat and level toward your mouth, pointing at a 45 degree to the side of your mouth, 1 flat hand's width away from your left cheek. This will be the ideal position to give you a quality, consistent recording. You can tighten the desktop clamp and arms on the microphone stand to lock in your ideal position. Make sure, say after a break, to return your chair to the same spot on the floor and each time measure a flat hand span between your cheek and the microphone. Downloading and using Audacity. Audacity is a free app that will record your voice onto your laptop. It takes the signal from the microphone, digitizes it, loads it into a temporary space in your laptop's memory, then allows you to save the recording permanently to your laptop's disk, then send it out later for production and publication. If you don't already have Audacity version 2.1.1 or higher, here's how to download it. 1. Go to your web browser and search Audacity. If you don't see the link described in this video, then type in https://www.audacityteam.org/download. 3. Click the Windows or Mac OS download that you need. 4. Click the link called Download Audacity Windows Installer. If you don't see that link, here it is. https://www.fosshub, that's fosshub.audacity.html/audacity-win-2.2.2.exe. 5. The download should start and appear in the bottom panel of your web browser. If not, then click the link called Windows 2.2.2 Installer. 6. After download has finished, click the Audacity button in the bottom panel of your browser. 7. Follow the setup instructions. Call me if you're struggling. Recording with Audacity. Find the Audacity shortcut on your desktop and double-click it to open. You'll notice a microphone icon near the top left of screen with a drop-down box beside it. Hover the cursor over the drop-down box and it should display recording device - microphone with an open bracket, the number 2, another dash, and then the word Shure, S-H-U-R-E. If it doesn't, then please change it so it does say that. Okay, so you're ready to do a test recording. Get into your comfortably seated recording position. Open the ebook copy of your book on your laptop, then switch back to Audacity. In the near top left of screen, you'll notice a button with a red circle. That's the record button. Click it and you will start recording. Switch back to your ebook and read the first 4 pages of your book's introduction. Then switch back to Audacity. To pause your recording, click the button with the black square, the stop button, or the button with the quotes, which is the pause button. Click the button with the left pointing arrow to return to the start of the recording. Click the button with the right pointing green arrow, the play button, to play back your recording. Hint: you might like to connect your earpieces to your laptop. This will help you hear it as if you were your listener, and check for any strange noises like a creaking chair, distorted vocals from being too close to the microphone, or emphasizing too loudly, or passing trucks, planes, or air conditioners you've forgotten to turn off because they come on with the thermostat at random. The point is, the microphone will pick up sounds in your environment that are usually white noise to you. That is, sounds in the background that you can't normally hear because you aren't listening out for them. The microphone can only hear, not listen, so it picks up every sound at its true volume. Saving your recording as a project. Audacity allows you to save your recording project so you can come back to it later. In the top left of screen, click the File button. This will display a drop-down list of options. Select Save Project. Select a folder on your laptop, type in a file name. I usually use the audiobook title, then click Save. When you return to your recording project at a later time, just open Audacity again. In the top left of screen, click the File button. This will display a drop-down box of options including recent files. Find your project name, that is, your audiobook title. It will usually be the project at the top of the list. Exporting your recording as an MP3 file. The publishing industry standard format for audiobooks is MP3. If you want to share your recording, for example via email or Google Drive, you have to first export it. In the top left of screen, click the File button. This will display a drop-down list of options including Export. Click Export and select the first option, Export as MP3. Select the same folder that you saved your project into and make the file name, your audiobook title, same as your project name. In the Save As Type box, select MP3 files. In the Bitrate Mode checkbox, select Constant. In the Quality drop-down box, select 192 kbps, which stands for kilobytes per second. In the Channel Mode checkbox, select Force Export to Mono. Then click Save. The Edit Metadata Tag screen is then displayed. Just click the Clear button and then click OK. That's it. Your recording project is saved, and you can send your MP3 recordings to your producer or a friend for an opinion. Closing Audacity. In the top left of screen, click the File button. This will display a drop-down list of options including Exit. Click it. You may be prompted to save your project. Click Yes, unless you have a good reason not to. Tips for a great narration. So today's the day, or tonight's the night. Put a magazine down on the table beside you and a big glass of water. Keeping well hydrated and your mouth moist during recording is really important. And try to be as relaxed as you can, but with an upbeat vibe. If your mouth is dry, your lips tend to smack each time you open it after a pause. And the sound of working up saliva in your mouth doesn't sound great on the recording. When thinking about expression and voicing your narration, try and imagine you are talking to a friend at a party. The story you are telling them will be just loud enough to be overheard by nearby friends, while still maintaining the intimacy of a semi-private story. You are neither using your public speaking voice nor whispering about a conspiracy. Don't be afraid to convey the various emotions in your story. It is one of the great value adds of audio for your listeners. If you mispronounce a word or want to repeat a sentence to get the emphasis right, just count to 1. Say stop, count to 1 again, then go on. This helps enormously during editing. Don't be afraid to pause. It allows the listener time to digest your content and reduces the tendency to speed up while narrating. Take a 10-minute break every hour to pause the recording, get up, stretch and walk around. It will keep your mood fresh and avoid fatigue. Narrating is surprisingly energetic. There are 4 clear signs of narrating fatigue. 1, speeding up. 2, shifting around in your chair. 3, a croak in your voice. 4, a loss of expressiveness. If you're experiencing any of these, take a longer break or just call it a day. Your story is likely to be heard many, many times over. It might as well be your best effort, so take your time. Save your project each time you take a break. Recording your book narrative. Now for the doing. Reopen your audiobook project in Audacity, get into your comfortably seated recording position, open the ebook copy of your book on your laptop, then switch back to Audacity and hit the record button. Switch back to your ebook, and good luck with your recording.